it is noticeable for everyone that there has been lots of time when individuality was sent to the dumping grounds just for the sake of a certain hegemony to persist. Now, this restriction on individual freedom and expression creates a toll on the mental prowess, clouding one's judgment on the aspects or in the aspects of socio-political and economic front, inhibiting at the same time an individual's right to education, love, and the way of life. Now, this was a brief introduction to the book in today's video. Hello everyone, namaste. A very warm welcome to my channel. This is Muskan and I hope that you all are doing great. The book that I'll be discussing today is Anthem by Ayn Rand. Now, this particular work was published in the year 1938. I don't have a physical copy of this book. I read it on Kindle. So, the setting of this novel is dystopian. Although the time frame remains unspecified, it is represented that the world has entered another dark age, posing a threat to individuality. All children are raised away from their parents in collective homes. Now, the collectivism in the society is to such an extent that even the use of pronoun I has been forbidden. There's a young man named Equality 72521 who questions the authority and rebels in the form of not abiding by the rules. This young man, Equality 72521, he finds a secluded tunnel and goes there in order to perform several scientific experiments owing to his curiosity to seek knowledge. And it is during one of his experiments that he discovers electricity, thinking that it will help the mankind. But all of his efforts face a bashful blow from the Ministry of Vocations, and he is being punished for it. He is being whipped for this transgression and is asked to, perform the job of a street sweeper. On one of the days, Equality 72521 comes across Liberty 53000, a young 17-year-old peasant girl. Now, it is an abomination to think of the other sex or love someone. Men and women are brought together once every year just for the sole purpose of procreation. And the emotive stance of looking at things take a back seat. Now, as both of them interact with each other, they realize and both of them understand the significance of how much they crave companionship. As they realize their love for each other, they also realize that they want to be their individual selves apart from this absurdity of the society. So, Equality 72521 runs away to the forbidden grounds of freedom and self-expression and is followed by Liberty 53000, who loves him to no end. Now, this nomenclature of theirs of naming people by using numbers, it slowly changes as they start living with each other. They give each other their individual names that they choose for themselves. And the pronoun that they initially used to address each other or to address themselves slowly starts to change. It goes from using we to using I. Ayn Rand is the pen name of Alice O'Connor. She was a Russian-American author and philosopher, and she is known for developing a philosophical system that she named as objectivism. And I would like to quote her definition of this concept, and it goes this way: the concept of a man as a heroic being with his own happiness as the moral purpose of his life, with productive achievement as his noblest activity and reason as his only absolute. I noticed this book as I was watching a TV show called Friends, and it piqued my interest a bit. So it is only after reading this book that I watched a movie called Leave the World Behind. Now, this was not intentional at all. I was just randomly scrolling through Netflix when I found this gem of a thriller. And why am I calling it a gem? The reason being, which I will explain to you. The movie in the first go and with a surface level analysis might seem a bit absurd, but here's what made sense to me. The idea of collectivism has been the idea of collectivism finds a vivid portrayal, and it is elucidated to what extent this collectivism impacts an individual's mind and society at large. To an extent where we stop questioning the absurdity of this idea, where we stop questioning the absurdity of our society and follow blindly the footsteps of the crowd. Now, this can be noticed in our day-to-day lives as well. When we keep following the crowd, when we keep walking with the crowd rather than being our individual selves. And this happens because of our learned experiences, and as a part of our learned experiences, we are naturally inclined towards following the crowd, which denies us the taste of individuality. This is what the movie portrayed, and this is what I feel that the book tried to portray to the readers. So yeah, I hope that you read this book. I recommend you to watch this movie and to read this book. I would like to end this video by quoting something from this book for you to contemplate upon, and it goes this way. It is a sin to write this, it is a sin to think words no others think, and to put them down upon a paper no others are to see. It is base and evil. It is as if we are speaking alone to no ears but our own, and we know well that there is no transgression blacker than to do or think alone. That is the quote, and I would like you to think about it. And that is all for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed watching it and it was informational. So if you liked watching the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not, give it a thumbs down, no worries. Just stay happy, stay blessed, and keep reading until we meet next time. Ciao.